One more video. One more video. I have to change my message. Well, that was more complicated than I intended it to be. I'm also wearing the wrong glasses. Whee! Hello, my literary luminaries, and welcome back to the last Tuesday Talks of the month. And I really like this one. I don't quite know what I'm going to say for it, but I'm excited about it. Because the topic this week is, Dear Non-Reader, this is what you're missing. I've talked about this so many times. It usually ends up being at work. But it's something that I feel very strongly about because there are so many people, roughly my age, who say they hate reading. And to hear someone say that they hate reading hurts me deeply. It makes me so sad in my heart because I can't imagine a life without reading. And I think partially school does this to people. I think that required reading and the overanalysis of books in high school English classes and whatnot cause problems down the line because we've been force-fed this way of reading, this, necessary overanalyzing every word. Sometimes the curtains are just blue. And so every time someone's like, all right, you're a big reader, Ryan, why? And I always struggle for words because why not is what always wants to come out of my mouth. Why wouldn't I want to go visit these amazing places, real or fictional? As much as I am predominantly a fiction reader myself, that doesn't mean that nonfiction can't do the exact same thing. Pick up a phenomenal book about Scotland, Ireland, Germany, Japan, I don't know, pick a country. And you can immerse yourself in that culture and those people. Pick a different timeline, go read Elie Wiesel's Night, which is, if not nonfiction, then very close to. Go read any of that stuff. Or, pick up any sort of fiction book. Find something like Kite Runner, which is a lot closer to, reality. Or pick up a fantasy story. I'll say Lord of the Rings, though I don't necessarily expect anyone to start at Lord of the Rings, but immerse yourself in something else. There's so much going on in the world that we don't necessarily have control over, that we don't enjoy. The current political climate, no matter what side you're on, is chaotic and painful and sad to have to deal with. And there's weather issues and there's political stuff and just there's so much unfortunateness in the world that individually and immediately we don't have a lot of control over. And we don't necessarily have control over the books either, but the books are contained within the pages, at least for fiction. And the books have a definite beginning, middle, and end. And you can usually hope for some kind of conclusion, some kind of ending by the end of the book to wrap up all the things that you've been dealing with. I've always written as an escape. It was my way of dealing with being a depressed teenager that didn't know how to handle either my anger or my depression. And so I used writing as an outlet. Since then, it's become the best way I have to describe not only myself, but the way I see the world. I can take my characters and I can make them do things. And I try to use that in order to connect to my readers, because that's who it's for. Writers are merely scribes for the worlds that they write. And they are the only way that the written worlds, can get to us in the real world. And I know that not all authors agree with me on that. I've had long conversations with fellow authors about that as well, but you're missing so much. My non-reader friends, you are missing so much that I cannot even begin to describe. Because once you allow the magic of writing, any kind of writing, into you, you cannot see a world without it. Books are in my blood, and I would die without them. And I know that sounds overdramatic, but it is what it is. I want to say so much more, and I don't have the words for it. And part of me says, well, delay it and do another video later. This is for next week. You have lots of time. But I don't think I'd find any more words between now and then. It is so overwhelming to me of all the things that non-readers are missing. I can't express how freeing I believe reading is for all people. Not just me, but for all people. I don't know. You can always come ask me, and I'll go more in depth if you'd really like, but I don't want to ramble for ages. But that's my opinion on this. Let me know down in the comments below, what would you like to tell the non-readers of the world what you think they're missing? I'd love to hear from you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to be notified when I put up new stuff, or if you're new to the community, why not subscribe? I put up videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So until next time, I will see you all next month on Thursday for a Top 5 Thursday. Bye! Oh, what's the name of that poem? No, I can't do this yet. What's the name of the poem? Hold on just 1 second. Oh my god, I need something to drink. I need to put my clothes in the dryer. There's too much to do and my camera won't cooperate. What?